There are many different types of STDs out there. STDs are infections in the body that can be passed during anal sex, oral sex, including cunnilingus, fellatio, kissing, and also through vaginal sex. Some STDs are carried in pre-cum or semen through the penis. STDs are also transmitted through vaginal fluids. STDs are also transmitted through contact with blood. Other STDs can be passed just from skin-to-skin contact. Through cuts in the skin or oral contact. STDs are super common, and they usually don't show any symptoms, so lots of people don't even know they have one.
Some symptoms that might indicate an STD are as follows: an unusual smell, discharge, burning or itching in the vaginal area, bleeding that is not associated with a menstrual period, lower abdominal or pelvic pain, pain during sex, bumps, blisters, or sores in the mouth, genital area, or anal area. Pus or other discharge from the penis, or dripping of clear, cloudy fluid. Burning or pain during urination or with a bowel movement. Itching sensation inside the penis. A sore throat, rash over the trunk, hands, or feet. And most importantly, many people have no symptoms, so they can easily be overlooked.
Signs and symptoms may appear as soon as a few days after exposure to weeks or months, but for some infections, it may take years before you have any noticeable symptoms.
The only way to be sure you won't get an STD is to never have sex with another person. But the reality is most of us do have sex at some point in our lives. So, the best way to help prevent STDs is to have safer sex. Safer sex means using condoms on the penis, condoms for inside of the anus or vagina, and dental dams every single time you have any kind of sex. This includes oral sex on the vagina, on the anus, and on the penis, and also kissing and tongue-to-tongue contact.
Barriers can make sex even better. There are lots of different styles of condoms, and many are designed to increase pleasure. Adding water-based or silicone lubricant makes condoms feel great, and it helps stop them from breaking. You can get condoms and lube at most drug and convenience stores. Be creative about the different style of condoms you buy. Be creative, mix it up a little, and just have fun. When you're protected, you can relax, enjoy, and focus on each other, instead of worrying about STDs.
If you have any kind of sex, it's important to get tested for STDs regularly. Even if you always use condoms or other protection and feel totally fine. Testing is the only way to know for sure if you have an STD. STD tests are usually quick, painless, and sometimes even free.
Having an STD is nothing to feel ashamed of, and it doesn't mean you're a bad person. The reality is, STDs are super common, and most people get one at some point in their lives.
I know that STDs might seem scary, but don't worry. Most can be easily cured with medicine and don't cause any serious problems, especially if treated early. And there are also treatments for the STDs that cannot be cured to help with symptoms and lower the chance of giving the infection to someone else. It's critical to be tested as soon as possible if you do notice any symptoms, so that your body can fight the infection before it gets worse.
Want to learn more about STDs? You can find more information here.